Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Chigozie Njoku from Afiari, and today I'm going to be walking you through how to monitor and track your credit sales. So as a business owner, you often give out products to customers on credit. So you give them the products today and then they pay you back later, either in installments, or they pay you as a whole at a later date. Now, the challenge is that sometimes you give them those products, but you forget that you gave those products out, right? You even do not have a way of tracking their repayments. So when they pay you back, how much have they paid you? How much are they owing you? You don't document these processes, and this is hitting your business badly because it's probably going to affect your inventory because you are going to forget some goods, and that will be lost money. You don't also know where payment is coming from and how it's going and all of those types of things. And that is what we are here to solve. So I'm going to show you how to first of all collect the sale. So you need to record the sale as the first thing. So I'm going to select the product. So let's select this body mist, right? So let me just increase it to like three or four. Yeah, let's do four, right? And now, because we want to record this as a credit sale, I'm going to select the credit option. Now, when I select that, it says enter customer name for credit check. Now, for every other payment option, the customer's information is not compulsory. But for the credit sale, it is compulsory because we need to know which customer you're actually giving this credit to so that you can tie it to that customer's account. So I click on continue and then I'm going to search for the customer. So let me just search for this customer and then I'll hit the generate receipts. Yes, proceed and then continue. So it's going to generate the receipt for me, which I can then give out to the customer. And this is what the receipt looks like. So you can see that the payment mode here shows credit as the option, right? Now, where do I now find this sale that we just recorded? So the first thing to do is to go back to the merchant portal. So I'll come to the merchant portal and then I will go into the customers module. So the customers module is where we keep all the information about all the customers. So you can see the different customers that are here, and the customer that we gave this order for is the Gauze, right? So you can see that the total orders that this customer has placed with his business is five, and then they have a total order value of 86, approximately 86,500, and then they also have outstanding of 75,000, right? So what they've paid back is about 3,000. So on a macro level or at a holistic point, I can see this thing in the total. But we now want to drive deep into it to say, okay, from this particular customer, what exactly are these orders and which ones are they owing and all of that. So I'll just click on the button here and click on view customers details. So once you do that, it's going to bring out the history of that customer, right? All the products that they've bought from you, all the orders. And this is the last one that we just placed right now, yeah? So I can view the order details, okay, to show me the information about the products or what exactly they bought. So you can see what they bought and all of that. I can also see their payment history, which will show you the total amount, what they've paid, who updated that payment, and their outstanding balance and date, right? So you can see all of that information. So let's say that we this customer has come to pay us 3,000 naira out of this 4,800 that they are owing us, right? So I can click on this button and click on update payment. So once you click on update payment, it's going to ask you for the payment mode. So how are they paying you back? Are they paying you as cash? Are they paying you transfer? Are they paying you card? Or is it a split payment, right? So whichever the case is, in this case, I'm just going to use transfer. So let's say they're paying back 3,000 naira and they've paid it into this account. I would then hit the update payment button, right? So once I hit the update payment button, you will then see that the total outstanding has reduced from 75,000 down to 72,000 because of the 3,000 naira repayment. And it also reflects here that amount paid on this order is 3,000 and then there's an outstanding of 1,800. And I can still view this order details to see the payment history. So you can then see under the payment history side, you see now that the total amount is 4,800, but the customer just paid 3,000. It was updated by this person, and then outstanding balance is 1,800, right? So, and the date is also showing here. So this is a very simple way for you to see the payment history. So whenever they make payments, you just come here, update the payment, and it will reflect under the account. Another thing that you might want to do will be to update payment as a bulk. So you want to do bulk payment. So let's say they did not tell you, they just paid in 50,000 naira into your account, right? And they said, okay, let us just cover like two orders or so. So you want to use the bulk, update bulk payment. So I'm going to click on update bulk payment, and we'll then see the orders that are incomplete, right? So we'll see the orders that are incomplete. So let me see all of them. Yes, so we have a 4,800 order, we have a 67,000 order, we have a 7,000 order, right? So these orders are the ones that are incomplete. So let's say we are doing the 50,000 naira repayment, right? Now I want to clear out this one that is 4,000, so I select it. I also want to clear out this one that is 1,800, and then I select it. And then I want the last balance to go into this one that is 67,000. I'll then select it. So we can see that total we have selected three options that can take the 50,000 naira, right? The next thing for me to do will now be to select the payment option. How did they pay this money? Did they pay via transfer or card? Again, I'll just use the transfer option, and then let me select this account, and then I'll hit update payment. So once we do that, you would then see that the payment goes automatically through across those different invoices or orders that we've selected. So 44,000 was repaid on the first one, 7,000 was repaid here, and then this one, the total 48 has also been repaid. So there are no balances left on these two, but there is now a balance of 22,987.5 remaining on the first one. So this is a very simple way for you to track your credit sales and credit history, and knowing how customers are repaying you, what they are owing, and all of that. And the other things that you can also do will be to filter. You can also filter information. Maybe you want to select a particular order number, or you want to do a date range. You want to select it by a particular period, or you want to even use the status of complete and incomplete, right? So all of these are filter buttons that you can use to just filter through the data and understand what is happening. Thank you very much for your time. See you in the next one.